What's up, fellas? So today we're just going to do a quick recap of UFC 319 Dricus versus Chimaev. So yeah, let's just get straight into it here. For the opener of the card, we had Aldibi Adias versus Joseph Morales. I didn't get a chance to pick this card. I don't think they have announced the winners of the fight, Ultimate Fight yet. I have not watched the Ultimate Fighter this season, but yeah, I mean, I think it speaks to himself. He was like a plus 380 underdog. He pulls off the win, and he was looking really good this time. So, good for Joseph Morales, man. Yeah, good for him. I mean, it's quite a inspirational story. Comes to the UFC, loses. He's only see losses in the UFC, comes back, wins the Ultimate Fighter. Good for him, man. I look forward to seeing how he does in his career. I mean, Albini just didn't have an answer for anything, man. It was a bit unfortunate. I was hoping it would get a little bit better, but what can you do? Hey, you probably come back stronger from this. So anyway, moving up on the card, Caroline Silva versus Dion Barboza. Not much happened. Caroline Silva won rounds 1 and 3, I think. Rounds 2 and 2 and 3, I think. I can't even remember, man. It was so boring. They're good for Caroline Silva. Dion Barboza, 8-4 now. Not looking too good. What can you do? Right. Featured fight of the early prelims. We had Edson Barboza versus Draco Kloss. I was quite happy with this one. Good pick, Draco Kloss. Yeah, but Barboza looked better than he normally does. I think that weight cut isn't affecting him so much. He's actually landed some really good kicks this time. It's just felt like he was watching too much. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just start watching too much. But some people say Edson won, but I thought Draco Kloss won. And I know I picked him, but I think Draco Kloss won. He landed some pretty heavy right hands down the middle, and I know the leg kicks were there, but that didn't seem to really affect him too much, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I thought Draco Kloss won. Good for him, man. He's kind of making a little bit of a run. I wonder you put him up next against. I'd like to see him versus a Matt Favola. That would be a nice thing too. I think Matt Favola would win, to be honest. But let's see. Let's see what they're matching up with next. I feel like Edson should just retire. I'll be honest. I don't think it's worth him taking any more damage, man. He's had a great career. He doesn't need to prove anything else. Anyway, moving on. Prelims. Let's go. Starting off. Chase Hooper versus Alexander Hernandez. The first one I got wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I should have known. I saw Chase Hooper walking out. I was like, man, this guy doesn't hit the gym. I was like, what's happening? I'm like, he's 6'1". He looks tiny at lightweight. It's crazy. Hit the gym, man. Come on. Get put some muscle on. It would have been so much. I think he would have done. Get a bit bigger. Yeah, man, I thought his striking was awful. Man. Doing the spinning attacks all the time, it just doesn't work. You can't set it up like that. You do I like when I train, I like spinning attacks, but you can't spam him, man. It's not gonna work. If you overthrow a hook, for instance, right? Then you spin into a back fist because what you got to lose? Maybe you catch him, he doesn't expect it, but you don't. I don't think you try. Chase Hooper, that's something you do just as oops, I've made a mistake, I've tried this to just try to protect myself. Chase Hooper was doing it as he was intentionally doing it, and it just didn't work. Talking about spinning stuff later, though, bit of a prelim head start for what's going to happen later. Alex, he was throwing that right hand down the middle as Hooper was kicking or whatever. I can't remember exactly. I think he was kicking. I was like, oh, that's not looking good. It's getting closer and closer until finally he just lands it, man. And I'm like, yeah, okay, it's over. Second this fight started, I was like, oh, I'm not feeling that Chase Hooper pick anymore. But yeah, he got it done. Good for him. I wish Chase Hooper shot a little more. He should have been very aggressive with that grappling, I think. And instead of shooting doubles, tried to take body locks or something. You know what I mean? I think that would have been better. But yeah, that's what I think. Alright, moving on. Good fight by the Wild lasted, but yeah, Wild lasted. Jessica Andrade was Lupi Gonzalo. I have no idea why I picked Lupi Gonzina. I think I picked her because I think Jessica Andrade is getting a bit old and not really have it in her. She did beat the piss out of Lupi Gonzila in the 3rd round, so it's good for her. She still had it. Like, I think if that was a 5 round, Jessica Andrade was coming back pretty strong there. But, overall, pretty good fight, honestly. I guess you can kind of always count on that Jessica Andrade can usually have a fairly decent fight. So that's good, because she always comes in to try to knock them out. But, yeah, I just thought Lupi Gonzila, younger, fresher fighter, that's pretty much how I based that off. Short, stocky too, I don't think she's going to get clipped as easily, and she didn't, which was good. Hey, moving on. This was a fight I was quite excited about, like low-key, was Gerald Meerschaert versus Michelle Olachaychik. So yeah, exactly how I thought it would be. GM3 is too slow, man. It's just too slow, and I think, and I said too at the southpaw, it's going to be easier for Olachaychik to set things up, because he'll have his nice jab and his left. You have his right jab and his left straight, and just boom. Yeah, like GM3 just looked out of it, man. And also, like I said, he's training with Fighter Nerds. It's a really good gym, man. It's a really good gym. Yeah, but good for Michelle, man. He's picking it up. I always thought he was pretty underrated. I was worried he was going to get cut for a second there when he lost those 3 fights in a row. But yeah, I'm glad he's back. He's looking bigger, stronger than ever. I think he's leaning down a little bit too. Like, he always looked a little plump, but now he's like, getting it back a bit. So good for him, man. I'm excited to see where he comes back off. I think GM3 should retire. He's getting quite old and he's just taking lots of damage. But then again, you can just put him against some bottom feeders, and I bet he's getting paid fairly well. Put him against like some bottom feeders who like aren't that good strikers, and I'm sure GM3 would beat them. Anywho, moving up the card. I can't pronounce his Baesunga Sukayev versus Eric Nolan. Yeah, I mean, that's what I didn't predict this card, but Eric Nolan coming up on short notice. That's upper weight class, not looking good. I didn't watch the fight, I'll be honest. I had fallen asleep at that point. It's very early for me when I have to wake up. Yeah, he didn't win the fight. He won the fight. Good for him. Give him someone tough. Not tough, but someone like who's been tested at middleweight. Like, that's all I'd like to see. Anyway, moving on. Main card. Tim Elliot versus Kaya Sakura. Who could have seen this coming, man? I don't think anyone picked Tim Elliot. I don't think anyone did. And to be fair, Kaya Sakura was doing quite well until suddenly he wasn't, and Tim Elliot got him. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's like a bit annoying. Like, I'm happy for Tim Elliot, but it's like annoying. Like, I would have much rather Kaya Sakura would have won, man. He's cool. Like, he's got like a fun style, and he tries to go for the finish, but man, it's just. I just guess the UFC's built different. I knew the UFC was built different from the other promotions, but I didn't think it was built that different. And you know what? I think the UFC's kind of. I'm talk about. Oh no, actually, I'm going to talk about this later. But yeah, good for Tim Elliot coming back. You like to see it. Put him, make him fight another up and comer, man. I don't want him in main events, but Kaya Sakura, I don't know what you do with him. Make it a fun fight at least, man. Like. Oh, I was going to say do him versus Patchy, but Patchy's not flyweight. Anyway, moving on. Jared Cannonier versus Michael Page. Good for Michael Page, man. I picked him, but Jared Cannonier did way better than I thought he was going to do. Yeah, good. Like, yeah, I just don't know. MVP, I think you have to do the Israel Adesanya fight. Me and my dad were watching him. We're like, yeah, you got to do the easy. You got to use Michael Page for what he's meant to be. Like, he's not going to beat Anthony Hernandez, and that's okay. But we could have a fun fight with Israel Adesanya. Like, we got to use him properly. We can't be trying to make him lose. Not trying to make him lose, but we got to use him where he's going to have the best fun fights. Like, I don't want boring fights for Michael Page. Make it fun where he can do his strike and anything that's really good. I'm good for Jared Cannonier. He kind of made close in the second round. In the third round, he kind of wrecked him. I just wish he kind of let it go a little bit more at the end. Like it's like a minute left. Just fucking go for it, mate. Like, what do you got to lose? You know you're gonna lose. Well, maybe he didn't because he had his hand up at the end there. But you should know you're down too. Like, you just got to go for it. And like with the punch, and I saw MMA Guru say this, and I think he's spot on with this. Just go for it. Like, at worst comes to worst, you get a 10-8 round and it's a draw. Like, that's way better for your career than it is to just straight up lose. So, like, I kind of wish he did that. Kind of get it. Do I say he retires? I don't think so. He's pretty still in it. Like, he's proven that he's still there, even in the fights he loses. Give him like a Roman Delinsky. You know what I mean? Someone who's not gonna like strike too well, and just like someone Jared Cannonier can like do well against. But yeah, I'm so impressed with his Gregory Rodriguez win. Anyway, moving on. Featured fight: Jeff Neal vs Carlos Prates. I'm so happy I picked Carlos Prates because I was seriously considering a Jeff Neal pick there. But man, he's so good. Like, the way he was slipping out of the way of those punches, he made like, okay, Jeff Neal was doing a little, like, not too bad at the beginning for like the first minute and a half, and then Carlos Prates got his groove and just started clowning on him, man. Like, slip, Jeff Neal comes in, slip, out the back. He just looked like really good, man. That spinning elbow was crazy. That was crazy. See, that's how you throw spinning stuff, Chase Hooper, is you actually have to time it as they come in. You don't just throw it like... Carlos Prates wasn't going like... and running forward, throwing it. So, I think, yeah, you got to give it to him, man. He was really good. The knees up the middle, I think those would have been a real problem for Neal. And, you know, like, they make you drop your hands too. And No, sorry. Neal actually tried to block it, but went around the head. I was going to say, like... I wonder if the knees to the middle were making him drop his hands a bit, and that's why that spinning elbow worked. But yeah, fantastic work from Carlos Prates. Real, like, fan of him. I hate kind of picking him because he smokes. You know, just on principle. I don't really want to pick him because he smokes, but he is really, really good, man. You got to do something fun with him. I think Leon Edwards is a good idea. I think Leon would take it too, because it's striker versus striker, which is what he likes. He's had to fight too many wrestlers recently. Alrighty, next card up. Leon Murphy versus Aaron Pico. Give Leon Murphy a title shot. He deserves it. Mosler Evlerov, who cares? I was on the team Mosler Evlerov for a little bit, just because, like, who else are you going to give Volk? We now know who else you're going to give Volk. It's Leon Murphy. Do it. I think Volk said December. Give him in December. That's going to be a sick-ass fight. And, you know, it's good for Volk, too, because if he beats Leron Murphy, he beat, like, a legit top contender. Yeah, what I was going to say earlier, I don't like these guys coming in from other promotions, man. They're just not as good. Like, I don't know what to say. The only ones in my memory who I think actually managed to make this work was Yuri and Gaethje. Were the only ones who came in from other promotions and actually did well in the UFC. All of these guys lose. It's just not the same. I don't know why they keep doing this. I appreciate the, like, chutzpah of Aaron Pico to come in there and just, like, take on these, like, top dogs and, like, but it's just not, you're just not the same, bro. Like, and it's weird. I don't know why they can't do well. I wonder if it's stage fright. Another theory I've heard, and this is another guru take, was that they, you know, the competition in these other promotions isn't as good, so they're not incentivized as much to, like, improve. Like, if you're going up against Bilal Muhammad, you're like, okay, I gotta wrestle, and that's why Jack Della Milano did so much work with Craig Jones, like, the best jiu-jitsu, like, wrestling, one of the best guys in the world you could probably do that with. But it's like, I think these guys, they're like, oh, you know, it's good enough, it's like, it's fine. I don't know, not at this level, man. The difference between top 5, top 10, top 15 is huge, man. And then, like, you compare that to, like, the outside promotions, it's not the same. But you know what? Aaron Pico was doing well at the beginning, like, putting pressure on Murphy, and he just timed that spinning elbow perfectly. Like, it's like Murphy saw Carlos Prates. He's like, I got to outdo this guy. So he came in with that as well. Yeah, I don't know what you do with Pico. Good for Murphy. Give him the title shot. I'm all for it. Mosler Evlerov can fight. Who's a featherweight? He can fight the winner of Gene Silva versus Diego Lopez. You know what I mean? I guess, yeah, that's what I would do. Dukas du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev. Guys, I'm sorry. I thought he would do it. I just think I can't pick Khamzat recently. I couldn't do it after the Whittaker fight. it felt like a fluke because he just crushed the jaw in. But like, man, is he good. I mean, to dominate Dukas like that, and I want to say though, Dukas made some pretty big errors there. But still, I'm not taking away from Khamzat. That was a very dominant win. It was so boring. Like, it ruined the rest of my day. I'm like, I was up, I woke up early in the morning just for this. It was like, oh well. I was hoping for a war, but that's what I was promised. But I suppose. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. Khamzat dominated it. I do want to point out when Dukas was on the feet with him, he did land some, like in that 5th round, he landed some really good shots. So who knows? I didn't even think Khamzat was doing anything too amazing. Like, he wasn't doing something like, oh my god, how did he do that? Do you know what I mean? He just good at what he does, man. He grabs a hold of you and he will try to take you down no matter what. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. But whatever he does is really good. So yeah, good for Khamzat. I'm a bit disappointed. I'll be real. I worry about a one fight a year kind of championship defense, which is going to be awful. But maybe if he's a champion, he will be forced to fight more. Like, can we get 2 to 3 times? Like, can we get 3 times a year? That would be, doesn't feel like too much of ours. Like, you fight, you take a month off, you book your next fight, you do like a 3-week training camp, and repeat. Yeah, you can do that in a year. That would be nice. I would like something like that, please. But yeah, Dukas sucks, man. I like him a lot. I don't think his stocks dropped too badly. Just do him do the goof off. That's what we can call it. That'd be really cool. Do like a fight night, goof off. Be really good. Dorena wins. He's like a top contender. Then gives Dukas a chance to come back. And Dorena is also like quite a good grappler, so it'd be good to see if Dukas has improved his striking. I mean, his takedown defense too, which is what I like to see. And then I think you get Dukas one more, like maybe the winner of. Yeah, I don't know what to do. But I'm just saying, like, Dukas will have to do one more if he wants to rematch. I don't think he deserves an immediate. So he would have to beat, like, I think a Dorena and then some other top contender. And that's what you kind of have to do. Anyway, guys, great card though overall. Main event was a bit stinky, but what can you do? Overall, I quite enjoyed it. Definitely worth the money. Anyway, thanks fellas. Appreciate you tuning in. Talk to you next time.